Hey, Jonathan here. Do a quick little haul video. Approximately, I think it is 50 volumes. I'm gonna go quickly through. I'm not gonna really talk about much about each thing I got. There's some stuff that's secondhand. There's things that got in right stuff, including the last bit I'm gonna show is gonna be the last order from right stuff. Um, and also there's some volumes that are damaged and me it doesn't matter as much. Um, so some people really care. I don't as much. Just having them is good enough, especially with cheaper price. So it's fine. But make sure that the last right stuff order is going to be saved for the end. Um, but secondhand stores, thrift stores, and eBay. There's one series that's from eBay, and I'm thinking I'm going to start doing reviews. Don't know which one to review first. Um, but as I'm reading, I'll that's where I'll start talking about series more. So I'm just going to get right into it and start it off. I ended up getting Nami's Lover. Not sure. I know people like it, so I'm not 100% sure. I won't. I'll do a separate video just talking about this, but it's a nice little addition. Um, from the 80s. But I'll have more thoughts on a later video on that. And not all of it's manga, I'll also preference that. But it's everything since I had the ones just from what was that, Second and Charles. Ever since the video on that in a collection video is everything I've gotten since. So that, and I got 21, 22, Shoka Tensei. I need to get 23, and I know now 24 is out. Still need to get those. Still trying to get through that. I'll read. I'll read all that probably in one go once it's all out, and then get my thoughts on it. Make sure which one's volume one. Yeah, volume 1, 2, Devil's Ecstasy, and that doesn't really need much of an introduction. It's Shizuo Ishimi. Not really gonna talk about it. Eventually, I'll read that though. Now, I will do a review on this next one. It's probably actually going to be the first review I do while I wait for volume 3 to come, but it's got 1, 2 of Call in the End of the Night. I do like it. I'll go more in depth later. And I got let's do it this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Chain Soldier. Once I get through these volumes, I will also do a review on those. To be honest, I'm only 2 volumes in. But I'll go more in depth that later. And then volume 3 of Save the World. Would you wake up next morning? Wake up the morning after with a demon human. Mouthful. Once I read this one, this series will also get a review. I know I still need to get 4 through 6. I don't know if it's series is done or not, but I tried looking up information. Yimpress only talks about up to volume 6, so I don't know if it's done, but it intrigues me. So I'll do a review on that when I read this one and see if I will continue 4 through 6. Then got this Bottom Tier Barons, Xeno Rise to the Top, Volume 1. It's one of two things I actually won from Manga Sloth. So I still haven't read it, and I know one of them is another one he just didn't like at all, and I don't know if I will. I might give it a try. This, I think, is probably a little more interesting. It's the only thing I have from that Kaiten books. So I'll like to give that one a try. Get my thoughts on the video. One I need to read is Volume 1 of Crew Who Kill Me. I originally didn't know this was just regular 7 Seas. It's based on its premise, but give this one a shot. And here's the other one from Manga Sloth. I kept pressing the million-year button. It came out on top. Yeah, he has his opinions on it. I might read it. I want it, so I'll give it a shot and see how I might enjoy it. I used to like isekais, and not so much now. I'm still iffy on that. Another Shizoshimi, The Sweet Poolside. I know what happens in this story. I've skimmed through it. I need to read it, see how I feel. I give my thoughts when I do read it. Of course, Shizoshimi. And so, yeah. Now, I won't talking with him. I also have 2 digital things from him. Of course, I ended up getting Waltz, and can never say the name right, but it's Kusubata. I can never get the name of that. Remember the name of that one, but both of those short story ones, and those I'll probably make a video on, just talking about those. I also do own those, and I got those afterwards too. I don't know if people like this, at least like how it goes. I might get more once I read this, but Monsabu, Volume 1. First volume, Satoki Rhetoric. Of course, people like this. Any little, I don't like really wordy stuff, but I'm intrigued. And because the anime is about to start, the first volume of the Apothecary Diaries. I know people like it. I need to read this one and then see if I want to continue or not, or if I want to just watch the anime. Mainly because the anime is really a light novel, so it is going to be different. I got the first volume of The Silent Witch. I need to also get this one to read, and I heard this one is pretty good. And from eBay, chunky, got a 5-volume series. And really, I was going to read it when I got it, and I haven't yet, but it's Wonderland. All 5 volumes. Or 6, it's 6 volumes, never mind. This one is intriguing. I'm trying to get more into seinen, so I gotta give this one a read. Once I do, I'll do a video, my thoughts on it. And got River's Edge, Kyoko Okazaki. I've skimmed through this. I'll have my thoughts. It's not my introduction to Josei, but it's, I believe, the only Josei I actually own. The others are through anime, and then find out, oh, it's Josei. I'll say, the only thing I'll say on this one, though, it's not for everybody. It has some dark topics. And then nice little finds I found at Second and Charles. Been meaning to get this. I was able to get it. Only $7.50. So, and I got first volume of Yakuza Fiance. Still have yet to read it, but I've been wanting to get into this, so gotta give this one a try. I know I'll probably like it. Next thing, this is a Japanese volume. Looking through it, seems a light novel. Just glancing through it, trying to learn Japanese, so eventually I'll actually be able to read this and see if I like it. For $3. Can't remember what the name of it is, but I looked it up before. It seems like it's gonna be funny. So I learned Japanese. Definitely we're gonna read this, see how hard it is to get the other volumes. Looks like there's 10, so it's volume 1. Another one that costs way too much, and I got it for what the price it should have been, $10, is Burn the Witch. I actually read this one as it came out digitally. But I just wanted to be able to have this. It's Tide Kubo. I love the series. Okay, now on to the thrift store buys. The first 5 be good quality. Actually, really good quality for the most part. But I got both volumes. Strike the Witches, Maidens in the Sky, and both volumes of Strike Witches 1937 Fusion Sea Incident. I never really watched Strike Witches, but I did do this. I watched the spinoff series that I believe it was Chibiified. Yeah, it was. I did enjoy that, so I'm trying to Strike Witches, and I think I'll just do it through the manga. Oh, I'll remove this price tag first. Might be a little jealous of the price I got this for. So hold on just a minute. Wish this price tag was really on the back, but yeah, this Monster Girl Encyclopedia Volume 1. I will say I just don't want it up there. Wish it was on the back or something. But this was only $10. For a thrift store, yeah, that's where it probably should be anyways. I've been wanting to get this, so I have that. Now the ruined stuff. Like I said, I am perfectly fine with. This one is a comic. First volume of Paper Girls. You can hear it. See, it is ruined and stuff, but I don't mind as much. So it's that. Sadako at the end of the world. Quality ain't too bad, but it is ruined and stuff. But I might read through this, see how I like it. I basically know what happens in it. First volume of Demon Slayer, I just couldn't pass it up. I got that. It's actually a better condition than some of them. And then I did volumes 3, 4, and 5 of Comey Can't Communicate. Need to really get back into that. I've only read the first volume. As you already know, I have volume 2. Just need to get back into that. And then 1 and 2, Snow White with the red hair. I've seen this all the time. 1's like really ruined and stuff, but it's still readable. So okay, and then last not least is final Right Stuff order. Kind of sad, But at least we can still get discounts. It'll probably just take longer, and the customer service probably won't be as good. But getting stuff could take longer. Now it's a Crunchyroll store. I could do a whole another video, probably really just talking about that. But at least there's some discounts, and it's assume most of the stuff that was from Right Stuff will probably still come from their warehouse. I know that warehouse will still be used, but here's the final stuff I got from there. First volume of Plus Size Delph's Second Helping. Now did glance through this because I have read all 8, and I might do a video on that. All 8 of the original. I feel there's more censoring in this, and I think that is 100% 7C's doing. That's probably also why they're doing the releases. I glanced only through volume 1 of the originals with the re-release. Didn't buy it, saw no point. I think there's more censoring. They were starting to get some censoring by volume 7 and 8, especially 8, but I feel there's only one panel that isn't censored, but I feel there's more censorship, and it's probably 100% 7C's doing that, but I could be wrong, and that's how Sindoshi did it. Who knows? And we got volume 2, the 2.5 Dimensional Seduction. Liked volume 1, so I had to get volume 2. Then volumes 1 and 2 of Candy and Cigarettes. I know I'm probably going to enjoy that. And I got Giganto Maxima by Kentaro Miura. Had to. I've never read Berserk, but I wanted something by Kentaro Miura. This is the cheapest way to do that without buying Berserk. Which I know I'll probably like in Berserk. But here's just a one shot by him. And I got the first volume of Game of Familia. I've glanced through it. This one I wanted before it came out, and finally decided, you know what? Since I'm going to get the final order from there, Right Stuff, decided I'll get this. And there you go. That's 50 volumes. Select things on here will have their own videos when I read it. If I don't like it, I'm probably not going to make a video on it. Yeah, I could if I would like that. But the stuff I really like 100% have reviews. And some things I've already read, like I said, Call the Name of the Night will. Since I read both of those volumes, might do a review on those, how I feel about the series so far before volume 3 comes out next month. I believe it's supposed to be next month. So, in that one, I definitely would get volume 3. Well, that's all for today. Peace.